My beloved child, listen carefully, don't skip this. There's a reason heaven pulled your soul toward this message tonight. You might think you stumbled here by accident, but no, the truth is, heaven placed your name on my lips long before you pressed play. I am Archangel Michael, the protector of truth, the defender of divine timing, and I was sent to speak to you right now, because something that was written against you has just been reversed. Yes, reversed. For months, maybe even years, something invisible has been pressing down on your life. You felt it, haven't you? That strange heaviness that made no sense. Opportunities vanishing without explanation. People turning cold overnight. Dreams slipping through your fingers right when they were about to happen. You thought it was just bad luck, didn't you? But it wasn't. Someone, or something, tried to rewrite your destiny. They tried to block what was meant for you. They whispered lies in the spiritual realm, and they used your pain as evidence to heaven that you were unworthy of what God promised. But child, heaven never signed that version of your story. Tonight, the pen has been taken back. Heaven's bookkeeper has opened the scroll with your name. I stood beside that scroll, and I spoke. Father, their heart is pure. They've cried, yes, but they never cursed you. They fell, yes, but they got back up. They loved, even when betrayed. They gave, even when drained. They believed, even when they couldn't see. So now, the story must be rewritten. And in that instant, light split through a realm that was dark for too long. A reversal began. Stay till the end of this message, my child, because what's coming next is not just a blessing, it's justice. You see, there's a secret about divine timing that most souls never understand. Heaven doesn't move just because you're ready. Heaven moves when your heart has finished its training. And for you, that training is complete. The pain that was meant to break you was the same pain that sculpted your spiritual authority. You had to walk through the betrayal. You had to face the silence. You had to stand in that storm alone, so heaven could teach you the language of discernment. Remember the night you said, God, why me? That night, I was beside your bed. You couldn't see me, but I was there. Shield drawn, sword raised. Because what you called a bad night was actually a spiritual battle, and that night, heaven won. Someone, a person with envy in their heart, had been sending words against you. Maybe they smiled in your face, but their spirit carried knives behind their back. They called your name in rooms where you weren't present, and every time they did, it summoned a shadow. Those shadows gathered around your plans, your finances, your relationships. And slowly, you started to feel stuck. But listen now, I, Archangel Michael, have broken those shadows. The energy you felt lifting this week isn't random. It's the sound of chains falling. The people who once mocked your silence will soon whisper, how did they rise again? Because the same heaven that allowed your breaking has now ordered your rebuilding. Don't scroll. This part is important. There's a person connected to you, someone you once loved, trusted, or helped. And heaven says, they will try to return soon. They'll come with a story of regret, of pain, of misunderstanding. But hear me, not everyone who comes crying deserves your open door. Some are returning only to confirm that you've truly moved on. Forgive them, yes, but protect your peace. Because your peace is the altar heaven built for your next chapter. That next chapter begins in 7 divine steps. You won't see them all at once, but the first sign will come quietly. A random call, a sudden idea, or a dream that feels too real. That's heaven's whisper. Don't ignore it. Now listen to me carefully. There's something you must do tonight before you sleep. Light doesn't enter a room until the door is opened. And tonight, heaven wants you to open that door. Say this with me, in your heart or aloud. Archangel Michael, if this message is truly from heaven, then seal my destiny under divine protection. Let no human hand, no jealous soul, and no hidden force alter what God has promised me. As soon as you say this, even quietly, you'll feel a warmth in your chest, or a stillness around you. That's not imagination. That's the confirmation of light. Do you remember the times you said, "I can't take this anymore"? Heaven remembers too. Every tear that fell was counted. Every disappointment was recorded, not as failure, but as evidence for your reward. You thought you were being punished, but you were being positioned. Because some blessings require isolation, and some breakthroughs demand total surrender. That's why heaven pulled certain people away from you. Not because they hated you, but because their energy couldn't go where you're headed. They were part of your lesson, not your legacy. Now something sacred is unfolding. I see the veil lifting from your name. For too long, your name was hidden under confusion and false stories. But heaven says, their name will now shine again. A new opportunity is being prepared, and this one will not slip away. It might come disguised as a small thing, but it will carry divine fingerprints. You'll know it's from heaven because it will come with peace, not pressure. Peace is the signature of God.
Stay patient, beloved.
The shift is already in motion. But I must warn you, when heaven begins to bless, darkness begins to test. As soon as your new season starts, the old patterns will try to return. People who ghosted you may message you again. Old habits may whisper. Doubts may rise like waves. When that happens, do not panic. Just remember these words. Stay till the end, my child, because this final revelation is for you, and only you. Someone has been thinking about you constantly. They don't understand why your image won't leave their mind. That's because their soul owes you closure. They are under divine conviction. They're being shown dreams, memories, and signs of you, not as punishment, but as awakening. Soon, they will see who you truly were. The one they doubted will become the one they respect. But you must not wait for their apology to move forward. Your healing is already complete. Their awareness is just heaven's footnote. My beloved, heaven wants you to hear this loud and clear. The delay was not denial. The silence was not abandonment. The ending was not failure. It was redirection toward something purer, higher, and safer. Every pain has been converted into prophecy. Every scar on your soul has become a seal of power. You are no longer the version that cried in the dark. You are the version that carries light through darkness. This is the season of divine reversal. The season where the tears you cried become the rain that grows your blessings. Now close your eyes for a moment, child. Breathe deeply. Feel the warmth rising around your shoulders. That's me, Archangel Michael, wrapping my wings around your energy field. You are safe now. The spiritual attack is over. The gate has been closed. Your name has been written in golden ink. And soon, you will wake up to evidence that everything I said is real. A message, an opportunity, a door, something unexpected, will arrive within 7 days. That's heaven confirming. The night heaven reversed your fate has already passed. Type Amen below, not as superstition, but as agreement with heaven's plan. Your breakthrough is sealed. Your heart is guarded. Your destiny is rewritten. I am Archangel Michael, and I will walk beside you until the new dawn appears.